September 23rd, and it is 11:30. Got my hair cut this morning, so I'm off to a little bit of a late start. I've come down solo to mow the grass. It's been 2 weeks. Still not bad, but we'll get it mowed today. Oh, start off opening up the water. Still up over 30 pounds, so it's holding. I'll go ahead and open up one bathroom. One project I think I'd like to do this fall, if I get a chance, is put a permanent concrete extension out here so that we can get dirt and everything away from the door that it causes it to rot. I also have some plastic wood inserts that I can put at the bottom to fix that. I just need that water to turn off. And it does. Whew. Water's black and it smells like sulfur. Get opened up. I got some drinks in the SUV. I need to get inside. I am not in a hurry today. All I want to do is get things mowed. I stopped in Linton, bought gas for $2.61. Let there be light. And there was light. Morning, Mom and Dad. I'll go ahead and open up the pavilion, and then we'll get the SUV opened, unloaded. Got us a dead frog down there. Take a look out and you can see that the ditch is dry. We had an inch of rain yesterday and expecting an inch of rain starting late tonight and going in tomorrow. So I wanted to get down here and get sure I can open these doors. I have to change the locks. Get started here in a minute. Okay, one of the things I brought down, these are the new bathroom cartridges for the automatic, for the automatic faucets. This is what I have in the room. It says faucet parts, O-rings. And I have parts in here from the shower sink, or the shower faucet. I'm going to go ahead and put these in here. Okay. I need to open up a temporary shed, make a little minor repair to the red mower. Oh, it's so quiet. Birds chirping, and every once in a while the wind chimes next door. see that the body of this red one is really starting to fall apart and rust away. And it shoots through a whole lot of grass. So being the good old Hoosier boy I am just going to put tape over here to keep the grass from flying out. When it finally gives up the ghost, it'll give up the ghost. The tape has got nothing to do with that. It's just got to do with trying to keep all this grass from flying out that you see all over the place. It's really some flimsy metal. That's called some redneck engineering. Get started mowing here in just a minute. Okay, I'm going to start this one and start the trim in the front. I'll do like I've been doing the rest of these solo mows. I'll do the front trim and then I'll mow get the lawn tractor out and mow the front, and then I'll do the back trim and then get the lawn tractor to mow the back. And before I do that, even though I've got it pumped up, since it rained, you get rid of all the water. I still need to try to tighten up that canvas by lowering the bar down here. There we go. Tight fit in there. See if it'll start. Done with the trim to the front. Now we're going to see if we can get the riding mower started. Hopefully the battery got charged up while I mowed 2 weeks ago. If not, I brought the jump pack, but I'm confident that it's going to start. I'm one confident person. Now, get back here without tripping. No. Put it up in the choke. Put the brake on and crank. No doubt. Okay, I finished the front. I need to pick up some wood here. Came out of the big tree. I'm just going to throw it over in the driveway right now. Any insect damage and woodpecker. I'm thinking the majority of the trim in the back is the ditch. And I don't think the ditch is bad enough. I think, seeing as I feel lazy, I think I can skip the ditch and just go right to mowing. Just walking back here, I haven't seen anything different. So these big pieces that I would hit. We'll walk the ditch and see. I may get out the weed eater. So if there's anything really bad, I may get the weed eater and get at it. It could be mowed, but I'll be honest with you. Tired after yesterday, working out and driving to Princeton. So I'm thinking about skipping the trim. I don't know. I feel kind of bad doing that. Oh, what the heck. I'm going to take a break and then I'll do the trim. It's long enough. I'll know. It doesn't look bad, but I'll know it. And it'll look bad to me in my mind. So I'm going to take a short break and then I'll be back to do the trim. So I cut down most of those weeds where I was trying to grow flowers. There were a few wildflowers in there, but nothing I actually planted, so I want to get a start on getting rid of them before fall. Now I'm going to put these up, tractors up, take a break, and then I got one little chore to do, and then I'm going to fill the mowers up and put them away. I'm going to weed eat the lakefront and front of the ditch here. Okay. I took a nice long break and sat on the front porch with the neighbors and talked to them for quite a while. And now, one thing I want to do is take a look at the overflow, see how it's doing. And then last thing I need to do is fill up the mowers with gas, close up the temporary shed, and then take off. So I want to see how things look over here, especially how the debris fence looks. Oh, it's a bigger step anymore. Well, it looks like they cut up the log, and he's mowed quite a bit, so it's good. Oh, looky. Not only did I throw grass seed out, I also threw some flower seeds out, and it looks like the flowers came up over here around these blocks, and it looks like the concrete steps have lasted. Here's what I was looking for. This is that, what they call pig fence. I want to take it down here by the outlet. This fall, I'm hoping to get back down here and do some work on the outlet. More flowers down here. I'll put this over on top of the flowers. I think it'll sit there for a while. Get me a stick and see if I can get rid of a couple of these. Oh yeah, nice and dry. What I want to do is put the pig fence out a little farther and then put some new screening inside of it as the secondary screen. The big one will stop things like logs and trees and stuff like that, like you see over there, from trying to get down this. Yeah, I've got the urge to go down there and move a couple of those big rocks, but it's like, I really don't need to be doing that today. So I'm gonna hold off and just go back up. But I'm glad to see some of these flowers coming up. Oh. Yeah, the dirt step underneath the concrete is slowly getting washed out like we figured it would, but well, then I want to use my left knee to lift. Oh, there's even a flower there. I'm so happy to see flowers have come up. Yes, sir. Well, I'm going to head back and fill up the lawnmowers. Okay, it's time to clean up and fill the lawnmowers. Put everything up that I've used. Well, I'm going to start packing up the SUV, and then we'll do a little walk around, see what's been done. Okay, it is 5:30, and I'm ready to get out of here. West door is locked. The east door is locked. The fans have been stopped. This door is locked, just needs to be shut. Turn the light off in here. Pull the door shut. I've got everything out in the SUV. Trash, my drinks. Let there be no light. There's no light. The door is pulled shut. That is locked. Let's get rid of a couple of these stink bugs. The lawnmowers are put up and filled. Gas is put away. Weed eater put away. Sheds are closed. The goose greens are back down. I mowed. Looks pretty good. I weed eated the end of the ditch and the lakefront, and that looks pretty good. My sister and niece are hiring theirs to be mowed now, and it looks really nice. I walked over to the outlet, overflow outlet, and it's looking pretty good, except it angers me because there's actually flowers over there growing on the limestone rocks, the same seeds that I threw back here. I just don't think it gets enough sunlight down here. Lock the bathroom up. It's locked. See where we're at. 40-some pounds. That's good. Turn that off. Lock that door. Door is locked. Make sure with this, I didn't unlock this one, but just make sure it's locked. It is. And it's been a good day. Been a beautiful day. You can see the leaves are starting to change on some of the trees. The leaves are starting to come down from the sycamores. I was able to chop them up as I mowed. So this should last for another 2 to 3 weeks unless we get a whole lot of rain. It's supposed to rain an inch tonight, but if that's all. So until the next time, take care of yourself and stay safe.